Today, the focus is discipline, not as a quality of character in the abstract, as the precise and practical commitment that ensures both functions of thinking operate consistently, day after day, across the full course of the germination. Because the order of germination understood once is not the same as the order of germination sustained every day. Discipline is what sustains it. This is the 7-minute daily focus, day 139 of 365, to focus on the world within from the world without. Today's focus, the law of germination, discipline of germination. Pause for a moment. 12 days in. 1 day remains after this. The order of germination has been understood completely, the full arc from first sense through to physical expression. Today, the focus is discipline, not as a quality of character in the abstract, as the precise and practical commitment that ensures both functions of thinking operate consistently, day after day, across the full course of the germination. Because the order of germination understood once is not the same as the order of germination sustained every day. Discipline is what sustains it. Pause for a moment. What is discipline of germination? It is the commitment that the first function operates every day without exception. The ground is selected each morning deliberately, before conditions have spoken, before the 5 senses have set the agenda. The thinker returns within, selects the fertile ground every morning, not most mornings, not when circumstances allow, every morning, because the first function is not optional. The quality of the environment in which the seed develops is determined by whether the first function is exercised. Discipline ensures it is exercised every day. Pause. Discipline of germination is also the commitment that the second function operates every day, without exception. Thinking is directed upon the seed each morning, sustained, the active germination of the morning practice, concentrated, deliberate, the seed placed before thinking with full attention every morning, not when inspiration arrives, not when conditions seem right, every morning. Because the development of the seed is cumulative. Each day's germination builds upon the previous day's development, and the compounding of development across days is only possible when the second function operates consistently. Discipline ensures it operates every day. Pause. Discipline of germination is not demanding of perfection. It does not require that every hour of every day be undisturbed, that every thought be from within, that every moment be active germination. Discipline operates at the level of the daily practice, the morning act that must not be abandoned, the return within that must occur each day, the deliberate placement of both functions in their proper orientation from within, before the day's engagement with what is without begins. This is the non-negotiable commitment that discipline protects. Everything else adjusts. The morning practice does not. Pause for a moment. Why is discipline specifically required for germination? Because germination operates across time. The arc from metaphysical reality to physical expression is not completed in a single morning's practice. It unfolds across days, weeks, sometimes longer, and across that entire span, both functions must continue to operate. The first function must continue to select fertile ground. The second function must continue to direct thinking upon the seed. Without discipline, the practice drifts. Days pass without the deliberate morning act. The compounding slows. The gap between where the development is and where it could be grows, and the expression that would have arrived through sustained germination is delayed, not prevented, delayed. Discipline prevents the delay. Pause. Discipline of germination deepens over time. The thinker who has maintained the daily practice for 30 days has a discipline that the thinker of day 3 does not yet possess. The practice has become more natural, the return within more automatic, the morning act more fluid. Discipline that was once an effort of will becomes the natural movement of a mind trained by consistent practice. This is what discipline produces over time, not rigidity, but the deep groove of consistent return, the morning practice as the natural beginning of each day, not as an obligation, as the way the disciplined thinker meets each new day. From within, before without, not doubtfulness, not struggle, not force. You are not pushing the seed, not pressure. You are not trying to make it happen, but steadfastness, focused, remain aligned with what is within. Do not be moved by what is physically seen, because what is physically seen is always secondary to what is unfolding. Now, the affirmation for day 139. Pause for a moment. I am disciplined in my germination. Every morning I exercise the first function. I select the fertile ground before conditions have spoken, before the 5 senses have set the agenda. Every morning I exercise the second function. I direct thinking upon the seed, sustained, concentrated, the active germination that drives the development forward. This is my daily commitment, not occasional, not when circumstances allow, every day, because the germination that compounds across days produces the development that reaches expression. My discipline ensures the compounding continues. My discipline ensures the arc completes, and what the completed arc produces must physically express. Remember, by design, by focus.